Oh my, what the hell? Jesus, hello. That was quick. Genostar, hello. I think mic's working. Oh, hello. Yes, people are watching. Yes, hello. Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Hello. Hello, everybody. Surprise, it's a live stream. Yeah, I'll finish it. Don't worry about it. Hello, everybody. Ooh, nice to see you here. Hope you're doing okay. This is probably around evening for you. It's kind of early morning for me. I did about I did hear about Vic, yeah, and I've been seeing a lot of hate for what's her face, Monica Rial on the Christian Part Two doc in the comments. It's kind of funny. What is the attraction? How's my day? My day has been hectic because I've been trying to set up this live stream for about an hour. I've been trying to get my good camera working, my Logitech C920, but it keeps conflicting with my mic. And Jesus Christ, I had to my PC froze, and I had to Jesus Christ, it's just a lot of people get by without them. I do live in Japan, yes, up north in Hokkaido. It's in mid thaw right now. It's sun is shining, but it's still kind of cold. But yeah, there's some thaw going on. There's about 5 degrees Celsius. Still not monetized. It's never going to be monetized. This is never going to be monetized. This channel at least. The Chris Nut into the air. Is a new part coming out? It's coming out tomorrow in about 20 hours or so. I don't know the whispers. I thought you lived in Ireland. I used to live in Ireland. I moved in last July. Here looks good. Thanks. I tried really hard. I used to live in you, buddy. I've never heard of that one. Thank you for creating such a well put together documentary. Thank you very much. Hearts. To let you know that new versions are great, and I don't understand the negative comments. I kind of understand the comments because I guess a lot of people are attached to the old stuff. You know, they have a kind of nostalgic feeling to it, and they don't want change. And I understand that. I get that. You know, if the new versions were the old versions, you know, if and they changed, then people would miss the old versions, even though those versions are these versions. You know, so I was kind of expecting that. But I think it's necessary because especially in the early days, they were not that really they were not that good. I do know of Beneath the Bridge. Don't really appreciate it. I mean, I guess it's kind of okay. I mean, I haven't watched too much of it, but Smokey Chris is kind of weenie, I think. Just kind of wanting to be, he wants to antagonize Chris. I just lived on it, wanted to contact you, run into you. So disappointed he's not living there anymore. Sorry about that. Any tips for trying to memorize hiragana and katakana letters? I currently have difficulty remembering them. Um, any tips? No, I just practice every day. I practice five. You know the set of five, like the a u e o kakiku keko sashi suseso rare do all that. That was repetition, just that. But that was a long time ago. I'm having a lot of trouble with kanji even now. Are you American or Canadian? Neither. Did you watch Frederick Knudsen's doc? You mean the one about Christian? Yeah, a long time ago. You should give Under the Bridge a fair shake. Okay. Do you know that your series is already in the top 100 longest documentaries? Dude! I am almost finished writing the script for part 24. Get ready. Prepare yourself. Prepare your body for part 24. Jesus Christ. It's going to be about 40 hours long by then. Stop. I need to show that comment. My my body is Reggie. What time frame is part 24? Um, we're in the Asperture saga, and Chris is almost finished Sonichu Part 10, and Alec is chewing him out about not killing Simone LaRose Jew. So that's where we are at. Why don't you upload all the docs? You've been uploading them separate because it takes time to make them. A really long time. I've watched Satchmos as well. Yeah. Uh, I'd like to see if you would make a video about Christian versus Doopy Do over stuff. Ooh. Hmm. Damn. Hello, Mr. Baxter. Didn't expect you here. Would you ever cover a Tatsuro Yamashita song? I have already. It's on my music channel. It's listed down in the description. It was Amaku Kiken Nakaori. It's actually my first Japanese song that I did. Not do that. Have you seen Chris tricked in the Walmart dressing room? Or yeah, I've seen all those ones. Eventually, when you hear about Christian and Dippy Doo, the saga incident. Too good not to. Oh, seriously, we're all at once, of course. Of course. Yeah. I get it. Glad you appreciate it. You speak in the new videos compared to the old. Were you happy with the speed in the originals or in the new versions? I definitely noticed the speed. Yes, I do talk slower now. Probably because I teach English to Japanese kids, so I think kind of learned how to speak slower and clearer. So that was definitely a thing that I was not happy with in the original run. I was speaking way too quick. Forgive the pun. I've seen the NoFX album. I've seen the album cover. I haven't listened to it though. Of course, it's in the documentary that I made about the PMRC. You should check it out. I've seen how much videos transcribe yourself not using the transcription on the quickie. Um, I tr- I I use most of the transcriptions from the quickie, but I've come to realize that a lot of them, especially the what's his face, the voice chats and the mumble chats and the calls aren't really accurate a lot of the time. So kind of have to transcribe it myself. Did you like delete all the files after you upload them to the second channel before it was taken down? I did not. No, I still have them. Hello, Bermix. Would you ever cover something like the Max Headroom incident? It's been covered enough, I think. Any other documentary series? I would do one about. I finished writing the script for William McGonagall, the worst poet in history, so called, and I've written a script about Laika, the dog that went up to space but never came back, alive at least. And I want to do a series about Gigi Allen. I'm not gonna re-upload them because they're not good enough. That's not in the cards. Gotta link me tonight. Hmm. Oh, when was Yep I'm on TV DVD leaked? Oh no. That is not a leak. Uh, who who uh who linked this in the chat? Trigger Dog. He said that this video has been leaked earlier than I said it was, but it's actually not a leak. I'm pretty sure this is an undocumented Chris Chan channel, like OG. Like this is actually Chris because this doesn't exist anywhere else. I'm pretty sure this is Chris himself. Did he upload any other videos? Is it just this one? No, it's just this one. Easter egg on the app can be found by putting the cursor over my Sonichu medallion, but here it is for the world to see. I'm pretty sure this is Chris's channel, Quick 2K8, but he only uploaded this video, so I think I have to mention that. Do an autobiography. Oh my god. How many YouTube accounts has Chris gone through? I think, I don't know, about 7, 8? Yes, this is the main channel for the the documentary stuff, and I guess, casual live stream stuff. Probably not too musical probably not too music related. I've heard about the Switch. Yes, I've heard about the Switch. The leak letter. It wasn't the leak letter, he just he just put it on his YouTube video. Uh, "Hello, Jesus Christ from Canada. How'd you first get" favorite Yes album? "Close to the Edge." Hey, ah, definitely definitely a lot of music stuff here. I don't know what Trailer Park Boys. I'm not gonna omit anything now. It's all gonna be as graphically, explicit as before. I will survive the dimensional merge. Yes, I do listen to King Crimson. I'm missing a King Crimson poster. That's right. So I need one. Um, have any of the crickets given you trouble? They're very protective over Chris, with Null doxing almost anyone who mentions him. No, Null actually offered to help me when my channel went down. He offered hosting space for my videos, so I have no issue with Null. What other YouTubers who make Christian content do you enjoy? If there are any, Based Shaman, Frederick Knudsen. That's about it. Any ideas as what Liquid Chris is up to nowadays? He's probably doing medical stuff, being a cancer researcher and all that. Did I want to hear that Megan Schroeder commented publicly for maybe the first time about Quick? Yeah, I think she was involved in an interview with another guy on YouTube. I haven't seen any of that yet. Mic stand, yes. Yes, I have a mic stand finally. Do you think Christian has diabetes? I don't think so, at least not yet. Happy that you're most known for your Christian doc, or would you prefer you're better known for your music? Of course, I'd rather be known for my music, but I'll 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 accept the fact that the Christian docs do make some people at least aware and curious enough to check out my music as well. And part 3 comes out tomorrow. What up? I just broke into my own house. Cool. What you find there? You streaming right now? You ain't kidding. You upset that other people? Mhm. I don't have a Discord channel. No, I've missed some comments. There's a lot of comments going through. Hello, 87 people. Damn. Happy that are you upset that other people have uploaded your Christian content? No, I have actually encouraged that when I first went down, though I kind of discourage it now because there's an official link up. So I'd like it to remain all here, you know, where it's all true and honest. Any lolcow YouTubers or streamers you enjoy their song besides Christian? I don't really follow anyone else except Christian. I live Christian. I don't love Christian. I mean, I live Christian. Yeah. Unfortunately, it comes about as natural to me as drinking water and eating and sleeping. Stay attuned. Maybe later. Your Christian box let me find your music though. Thanks. Yeah, that's my point. Do you think Barbara has died? Not yet. I don't think so. No, I wouldn't. Do you play video games? I do not. What do you think about DSP gaming? I did enjoy him for a while. I did follow him until it got too much to handle. Where's Part 14? It's coming in May or June. Does anyone else play a documentary part to fall asleep to? That's interesting. Interesting tactic to fall asleep to. What type of art do you like? I like the classics. I love Caravaggio. Got any games on your phone? Does Duolingo count? DSP documentary series would be too insane. God damn it. Ugh. Oh, okay, hold on. Shaman real quick. He's strumming. He is strumming. Okay. Hold on. This is getting. Oh my god. Okay, okay. This is getting too confusing. I gotta. Okay, I'm gonna mute that. What books are you reading at the moment? What would you recommend? I don't read books. Sorry. Would you do a history? No, I wouldn't. More insane than Chris. Chris Antics whenever uses pronouns. I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of switching to she because legally, Chris is a she in many cases, like his driver's license and his, some other stuff as well. I mean, he is legally a woman, so I have to address him as a woman purely because if I call him a man, I'd be factually wrong. And despite what my opinion is or what other people's opinions are, I'd be wrong to call him a woman. I mean, a man. Hello. Hold on. If anyone's in the base shaman stream, I'm there as well. I have to mute this though. Okay. Damn, there's so many comments. Hold on. I know I can't read. When is part 3 coming out? It's coming out tomorrow. I don't read manga, or so no JoJo. It is ma'am. Thoughts on Brexit from an Irish person? Uh, I don't know politics. Soz. Egu. This. Why would you say that to me now? No, I won't. I won't bash him, of course. Hmm. Where's this snazzy getup? Something that my uh goof got me. What about not referring to Chris as a she until the transition begins just for continuity's sake? Well, I'm doing that, yeah. It'll be Christian until he becomes Christine. You don't play video games or read. What are your interests besides music? Christian? Um I do like history, especially alternative history. Goof? Does that mean you can't be my boyfriend my girlfriend free boy? I'm sorry, no. I'm very well taken. You got Chris on your mind all day? A lot of it. Do you think Chris is I think Chris is actually I think Chris actually means I mean, he thinks I think Chris hold on. I need to mute base shaman. This is really inappropriate. I'm sorry, guys. No, I think Chris really believes that he is trans. Even some other trans people don't think that he's trans, but I think he thinks he is. 7.5 out of 10. Okay. Do you feel bad? I sometimes do. Yeah. What are your influences for documentary? I have no influences at all. I really don't know where I got my ideas from. I've actually taken part in a podcast which has not been released as far as I know, and probably will never be, which is okay by me because it was not a good podcast. It was really awkward because it was a filmmaking podcast and I had nothing to say about filmmaking. I just rambled on about music and my Japanophilia. So that was I don't blame the guys if they don't put up the if they don't put up the podcast. But I did say that I really didn't base my style off of anyone in specific. But I can say that when I read emails or letters and you see the the uh the light bar above the text that I'm reading, I definitely got that from 1940s film noir, like I don't know, Maltese Falcon and are you Lithuanian? No, I'm not a weeb. Like Maltese Falcon or The Big Sleep, Bogey and Bacall. I love those movies. Have you tried talking to Critical into being on this podcast? I have not talked to anyone about that. Gino's the next Werner Herzog. Oh my god. Does Christian like Panas? I think he does. Versus Chris in a high school wrestling match. Who would win? To be fair, I think he was a bit heavier in high school when I was in high school, but apart from that, I think we are both kind of weak back then. Would you ever cover a Christian song? No. You're so fashionable. Thank you. Also, I thank my girlfriend. I think you blocked me from the chat. What is your metaphysical framework? Brianna Wu documentary going? Never. I'm not a. I'm not going to be a lol cow documentarian. You see Chris's life in the next couple of years. You should never ask that question because you never know where is he going to be. Where did you first come into contact with Christian? It was around 2010, 2011. I just got into the internet and I started checking out B on 4chan, and I learned about Chris there. Do you like Oni Plays? I don't really watch him, but he's okay. Life and Times of Lorne. Oh, Lorne. Lorne. I think Base Shaman has the Lorne thing down. My God. My God, there's a lot of people talking here. Okay, there's a lot of comments going on. Maybe. I'm open for podcasts, I guess. Favorite YouTuber? PewDiePie. Someone got shunned from the COD community. Oh no, what happened? Would you ever do an interview with any other YouTubers? Or prefer to stick to solo streams like this one? No, I'll definitely talk to people. I don't mind. What kind of microphone and an Amazon Link Plus? It's an MXL V67. Though I'm holding out for a Shure SM7B, which is the most legit studio mic that you can get. So yeah, well, that's pretty pricey, so it'll take a while because this is pretty good. But the thing is just that it hears everything everywhere, and I just wanted, you know, to hear me and not to the outside world like that. You can hear that, but it's I can hear stuff in the other room if there's like water running or or the refrigerator turns on. I can hear that, so I don't want that. This is just too good. I just got to Null's mad at the internet. Oh, I think most people use the SM7B. What attracts you the most from Christian? Nothing attracts me, just fascinates me. Have you seen some of the Netflix murder mystery documentaries? I've not seen any of those. Oh, sup, WCT3. How you doing? Does the mic not need a pop filter? Or you should want one with a filter. It should have a filter. The thing is, I can. The thing is, I can. I need one of these new cables as well, but I can control the poppiness by not speaking directly into it, like sort of at the side of it, which is kind of a workaround. Am I turning into an ASMR channel? Not yet. Not yet. Greetings from Flint, Michigan. Oh, hello. Nice for you to come by. Peaceful, quiet atmosphere of North Japan. Still okay. It's still okay, yeah. We had an earthquake about 2 weeks ago, I think. kinda shook us. Sorry about that. Next documentary, probably Laika. Oh, yeah, Chris made Ted Bundy a Sonic a long time ago, probably last year. Are you able to follow Christine's new Twitter? Yes, yes, I am a follower. The Pogue Guy documentary, right? I wanna do all of them. I just need time to do it. Cause excuse me, cause last week was kind of hectic. Cause I went to Tokyo again for a business trip, and, um and I knew that I would miss out on a lot of days, maybe 5 or 6 days. I wouldn't be able to do anything. So, for the week before that, um, I was working on the Christian documentary up until about 3 or 3:30 AM, and then waking up for work at about 6:25. So, I'm gonna have to do that again because I've been falling back on my schedule. Is there an actual conspiracy that Ted is innocent? I don't think so. I don't want to interview Chris, no. Why do you live in Japan? I work here. I work here and, I enjoy the culture, enjoy the life, the people. Your quiff is my quiff is magnificent, thank you. I try. Mhm. I don't think Chris is gonna do well on Dr. Phil. I don't think he's gonna go on there. I'm not gonna go to Kansai Osaka anytime soon. Are you in the JET program? I will be for until July. You run into many streamers in Japan. No, please pass the glove. Nope. Chris is going on Dr. Phil. No, he's not going on Dr. Phil. He's not going to do that. He said no to that. What is your career? What do you do? I am an English teacher, assistant English teacher to nursery school, elementary school, and junior high school kids. Is that difficult to get into? No, it's really easy. Is but how do I donate on here? You can donate into the live stream though. There is a PayPal link in the description, I think, and there's a Patreon too if you're interested. I don't push it too much though. There's like a little gnome doing a handstand on your keyboard behind you. I don't believe you for some reason. Chris tweeted that he wouldn't go on to Dr. Phil. Yeah, that's right. I'm living in anime. I'll be surrounded by anime schoolgirls. No. How many languages do you speak? English. I'd say intermediate Japanese, intermediate Spanish, intermediate Lithuanian. I speak Japanese mostly at work. Trying to improve it, but it's really difficult. Of course, and I do mostly speak English in junior high school classes. Is your girlfriend Japanese? No, she's not. Have you been to Roppongi? I've not actually. Any tips for a first-time visitor? For the Olympics. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in Tokyo for the Olympics. That's gonna be crazy. I have no idea what's that gonna be like. Would you get the signature Chris Chan shirt? I do want one. I do want one. Do you still have trouble with conversational Japanese? Yes, I do. Yeah, I still I s damn it, I still haven't finished my coffee. Have you ever met Chris? No? I don't want to, though. What is the most difficult part of Japanese? Depends on what your level is. The writing system can be tricky enough. Um, in terms of conversation, you kinda have to be most aware of the the status of the person you're talking to. So, you have to change the way that you address them and address yourself. So that can be tricky. And it's just especially tricky for me because I don't really casually speak with, Japanese friends in Japanese. I only speak the formal Japanese with my coworkers. Then I end up speaking Japanese to my girlfriend like like she's a coworker or my or my superior, and it sounds weird, and she calls me a buck and tells me to shut up. What's the most shocking thing you've seen in everyday life in Japan? Yeah, last Thursday, I was on the subway train in Tokyo from my work thing. On the way back, my train stopped suddenly because someone jumped in front of it. Yeah, so that was a thing. We were forced to leave the train and I think wait for a while before it gets going again. I think I did see the blue tarp on the track or on the platform. I think that was covering the body. I seen on best score. Yep, that's the thing. Do you like the atmosphere of the school you teach at? I do. I really, really, really do. That happened to me multiple times. It happens a lot, especially in Tokyo. Hello, 4 over 0. How long does one Christian video take? These days, it takes about 3 days to write the script, but then I have to narrate, which that takes about 3 days, and I haven't compiled the videos yet for any new videos of mine in a long time, so that's going to take a while. So I would say that I would say that I'm going to try to make it weekly up until part 13. Then part 14 onwards is going to be every 2 weeks because it's going to take longer to make the completely new, fresh videos, and especially since I have a day job, so that's going to take a long time. Gino and the Hedgehog boys. Woo! Would you rather squee or then he has to read them out perfectly. Want to be a teacher or do you want a full-time music career? I'd like to make a full-time content creating career, music and movies, because I do enjoy this too, but I do want to make more music as well. Me and my wife love your work. Keep it up, man. Thank you. Me and my partner are planning to start up a tourism business sometime eventually. I don't know. Damn. You ever up for musical collaborations? Not really, but I am branching out just a little bit. Any favorite shoe brand? Buddy. How often do you go to make cafes? Never been. You ever found out who claimed your videos in the Gino 2 channel? I think YouTube claimed my channel because originally I had applied to get them monetized, but then I regretted the decision, and then but I couldn't get out of my application, so I just had to wait until they eventually got around to checking it manually, and they discovered all the stuff, and it was like, "No, we can't do this. Go away. Banned, 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 banned." So I think YouTube got my channel taken away. I did appeal for it, because they said it was bullying, but it wasn't. But mm, been to Australia, no. Japan for Irish/Lithuanian stores. Huh. Like Jint? No, I had never heard of that. You should promote your songs like Stop With Your Eyes. Yeah, I should. Is it daytime over there? It's almost noon. Yeah, so it's pretty early. I was in the chat. Yeah. In terms of script, your last time said you're working at episode 20. How far you're in Christian? I'm on part 24 now. During the Aspertrue saga and Asperpedia, and the Asperpedia 4 and their demise. I was wanted to see you in Japan. Would you take them up on the invitation? Maybe, maybe. It would kind of have to be far away from where I live, though. A lot of people think it was null. It was not null. He really had no idea what was happening. He was managing Chris then, and he actually offered to help me uh, with uh, with video hosting. So it wasn't null. It was just YouTube. I'm pretty sure. Is Japan celebrating Women's Day in an annoying way? Not seen any of that. It was weekend. I just ate. It's the weekend, right? I mean, it's Saturday for me. Saturday morning. When was your first exposure to Christian? Probably 2011. Uh, Null's a good boy. Yeah. Null doesn't care about what other people say about Chris. Definitely now he does not care about Chris in any other way. In any way, he does not acknowledge Chris. He's had enough. So leave him be. Thanks, Gina, for all the hard work you put in the Christian series as a historian, so professional like PBC has been working on. Thank you. I live in Japan because I work here. I'm an English teacher. I'm probably going to be next year, even though I'm moving. I'll be moving to Tokyo this Christmas. I mean, Christmas. Jesus Christ, summer. What is your skincare regimen? My girlfriend got me on a skincare regimen of daily moisturizing. Christmas in July. Isn't that a quote from a show or something? How old are you? 24. Is there a chance to do a remix of any of the Christian and the Hedgehog Boys tracks? Nope. Meeting fans during the Olympics. That'd be cool. I'll definitely be in Tokyo, so there's going to be a lot of people living there. I did live in Ireland though. I moved last year. What got you into music? I've been into music since I was a baby. Since I was a pre-baby. Because both my parents are musicians, and my dad used to play piano when I was in the womb, I guess. So I've always been musically inclined. I've been making original music since I was about 9, I think. So yeah. Damn, you look young. I do look young. This camera I think, is overexposed. Have you met Victor or any of the other English YouTubers in Japan? I've not met any YouTubers personally. Thoughts on orange Fanta? Love it. Though I tried to cut down because it's very sugary and I have bad teeth. By the way, I heard the Casey's father call. Highlight of the Christian epic saga. I mean, the father call is the best moment in Christian's life, I'd say. And it's the pinnacle of the entire comprehensive history, I'd say. It's part 19. It's going to be Christian part 19 for me. And it's going to be longer than usual because I'm going to be editing it down, of course. It's going to be down to about 40 minutes, but still 40 of the best minutes, I'd say. I just recommend to just listen to the entire father call because it's so good. Oh my god. I love it. I love it too much. I did say fan to reply to Chris on Twitter. Do you have uploads all your songs on Spotify? I don't have all my songs on Spotify, and I really have no idea why I don't. Because I always apply to get everything up on Spotify, but it just sometimes does. I don't know why. Part 10 was the hardest one to watch for me because of awful stuff going on. How'd you feel about doing it? I didn't really feel I didn't feel anything while I'm doing it, but I do understand um why people don't, have a good time watching it. The father call. So Casey was Liquid Chris's girlfriend, and then after he kind of went away for a thing, she kind of started talking to Chris a lot, and then Liquid came back, and then there was like a love triangle between them, and then to win Casey over, Chris called Casey's father, and the whole thing was so amazing. He managed to dissect Chris's entire personality, and I mean, it was the guy who acted as Casey's father was so good, and it's kind of surprising that he wasn't really more involved, as far as I know, in any of the other trolling. But he definitely was involved in an earlier mumble chat. You could definitely pick out the tone of his voice, even though it was pitch shift. It was pitch shifted for the father call, because his voice was a bit more higher naturally. The Alec calls were really good too, but I have to cut them down a bit. If you needed artwork done for any of your albums, would you accept art from fans? I'm not sure that I would, because I'm very protective of the music and the movies and the videos that I make. I really don't I really don't feel comfortable allowing other people to touch my babies. Casey's dad was not with Liquid. No, no, it was different. Troll. Desert Storm. This is a really good thermos. Present from our girlfriend. Represent. That's Zojirushi, which is Japanese for elephant symbol. Would you do any more Maria Takeuchi covers? I love City Pop. I don't think so. I don't think so, though. I'm really fond of that song from the same album. So let's get married. Why don't you wait and see? I can't remember the name of the song originally, but so let's get married. It's completely in English, so it's a pretty cool song. I am still in Japan. Yes, I live in Hokkaido. Big fan here. Thought about doing other internet history documentaries. No, I haven't. I don't want to be an internet lolcow historian. Thoughts on Cogstaff, member of the Quickie. Controversial figure, I'd say. So, what are you gonna do now? Cut to black. End of part 19. No music. No outro. I'm so pumped for part 19. My God. Let's get it done. What do you think about Chris's fashion sense? I had a very similar fashion sense when I was like about 10. If I should visit Japan, should I visit Tokyo or Hokkaido? Depends on what you're looking for. Hokkaido's pretty sleepy. It's apart from Sapporo, there's really not many big cities about. It's not very weeby it's not very weeby or exciting in Sapporo. I think, or there's not much nightlife. So Tokyo is modern and exciting, and you it's all you want it to be, really. Hokkaido's relaxing. Yeah, it gets very cold though, and it's it's very hard for. I don't understand why is it that in Hokkaido it gets cold, really cold for about 5 months of the year, and Japanese people have been living here for 150 years, but they still make the freaking houses out of fucking paper. Jesus Christ. Sorry for cursing. There is there is no curfew. No. Do you love the? I do not love the nightlife. No. I've been to Osaka, Tokyo, and Kyoto, and Nara. Ooh, you've been about more than me. Yes, only last year. I mean, yeah, last year was the 150-year anniversary of Hokkaido being introduced into Japan. Um, yeah, it was only during the Meiji Restoration that Japanese people have been uh, being pushed into living into Hokkaido and pushing all the natives out. It kills the calm demeanor. I know. Sorry, Lithuanian get mad at paper. Yeah, yeah. How is it like being a foreigner in Hokkaido? That's not the right question. How's it like being a foreigner in a town of 5,000 people? Being the only English speaker too. It's kind of tough. Most people are kind of accepting, because in my teaching program, it's they've been using foreigners to help teach their kids English for about, I don't know, 10 years now at least. So I'm not the first foreigner here. So they're kind of okay, a lot of them. But am I slowing down? No. Okay. Um, but some people do give me some strange looks, though. Are they fascinated? No, they're not fascinated. Though they do stare at you. If they're not okay with you, they just stare at you. They don't call you out or say or tell you to go back to your country, but they just stare at you and don't say anything. It's kind of annoying. Have you seen the History of Japan? I love that one. How's xenophobia? I have not experienced it. Kind of. As I've said, I have seen stares, lots of stares, but no bad words at me. I'm doing okay. Absol Hunter. Sharp dressing Lithuanian gets angry origami house. C137. Yep. Have you seen Ryan Ballin's old videos where he lived in Japan and made critic? I've not seen any of those videos. Actually, I've I've actively ignored watching all the videos of foreigners living in Japan because I don't want to be influenced by any of their opinions. I just want to because every experience is different, so I just want to experience it for myself by myself. They do not. Some people do. Yeah, some people do notice my eyes because they are a really interesting color, I'd say, because 'cause they're kind of difficult to pin down. I've defaulted to saying they're gray because 'cause they're kind of blue, they're kind of green, sometimes gray. I'm basically Anna. I wish you had your I wish I had your chin and hair. You want my chin? I don't want my chin. I don't want my chin. It's too long. How much do you curse? I curse a fair amount on my own. Do you enjoy making the Christian series? Is it something you do for yourself or just the people you enjoy watching? Ideally, it's both. For now, it's both. How are you so well spoken? Like you have no accent and very proper voice. Uh, I started watching Cartoon Network in Lithuania in English, like the original American version, and I actually learned English from watching Cartoon Network, just watching it and absorbing the language. And by the time I started learning English in school, when I was about 8, I was by far the best in the class. I was pretty much a native level of an 8-year-old. Are you Irish? No, I'm not. I'm an Irish citizen, but I'm not Irish by birth. How tall are you? I'm 182 centimeters, which is I think right around 6 foot, and I'm surprisingly. I think it's a bit of a stereotype that Japanese people are short because they really are not much shorter than me, and most people are actually most adults are kind of the same, if not taller than me. Aš nenoriu kalbėti lietuviškai. Man nepatinka ta kalba. What are you most surprised to learn after you started researching Chris or the documentary? Nothing has surprised me too much yet. What is your favorite curse word? I can't say it. What is your accent? I have no idea. I'm leaning towards Canadian, but sometimes slips. Saw the music video you made from your Cabbage album. Thought it was funny. Thank you. Yeah, that was a fun album. It's probably my favorite album. Favorite video game console? I don't have one. Never played one. I know that's not true. I played Tom and Jerry on the SNES for my brother's SNES, and then I was loaned I think an N64 for a little while, maybe a PlayStation too. But I haven't. I don't play games. I never owned a game system apart from a PC. Worst piece of classical music? Uh, the freaking what's his face? Harold Barry, Donald Barry, Barry, Gerald Barry. Is it Gerald Barry? He's the Irish composer. He made a piano quartet that I had to study in secondary school for music class. It's absolutely horrible. I still remember it. It's kind of catchy, but god damn, it's horrible. I gotta, I gotta, I gotta drop it out of my head. Get it out of my goddamn skull. But it's so catchy, but I hate it. It's ugly. It's fugly. It's an ugly piece of music. How do you get some of the pieces for the documentaries? Some are incredibly specific, like Bob's letter to Chris. Um, Well, they're all on the quickie, as far as I know. Um, some stuff that Chris gave away freely himself. Some was leaked or hacked. Why? Where are you from? If you're comfortable with sharing, what? Mr. Lithuanian citizen of Ireland who lives in Japan. Holy Jesus! Yes, that is true. I'm also planning on English teacher. Oh, that's cool. Why don't you buy a Switch and start playing games to see what the big deal is? What program? Bucky the Grappler? What? No, I have not seen that. Do you drink alcohol? I do. So if you met Christian on the street, what would you say to her? I would not have any clue. I should probably say, "Hey, Christine." Lithuanian sings Irish classical music instead of psychosis. Real. How does I'm not sure if I know that one. I probably know it if I hear it, but I don't know it by name, the Debussy one. You speak Lithuanian. I do speak Lithuanian, Victoria. Kaip sekas? Is music true and honest passion? Yes, it is. Do you call Chris a he or she? I primarily call him a he. Probably a do not approach situation, yes. Any ambient artist you like? I don't like ambient music too much, though I kind of do one do some myself. Weird. A friend of mine met Chris at a convention last year. Wow. Was it Too Many Games one where he kind of freaked out and went into defensive hedgehog position? It's the one that goes do 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 and it's like a dream. No idea what that means. How'd you get into writing music? I got into writing music from my blood. I've been listening and playing music since I was a baby, and I started writing original music when I was about 8 or 9. He was eating matcha poke. Wow. What decade of music do you like? Love 70s, 80s, mostly. Though early 90s Japanese music is freaking amazing. If you teach English in Japan, what is the day in a Japanese classroom like? Are you in charge of making lessons or do you just help the teacher? Um, so I work 7 hours a day, but I actively teach about a maximum of 4 classes, which are 45 or 50 minutes depending on the school, and, depending on the teacher as well, 'cause I work with many different teachers, and they all have different methods, but in elementary school, I don't have much control over what happens. I just say things in a native accent, basically. But in junior high school, I do have more influence, and I make activities and games for the class to do for about 10 or 15 or 20 minutes of the class. And I do base it on the curriculum, on a specific grammar point that we're doing. And but now we're kind of finished the school books because the school term is almost finished because it ends in March, and the new school year starts in April in Japan. So I'm tasked with making a conversation or communication activity, uh, a fresh one each class. So I have to come up with those for next week and the week after, maybe. What do the kids think about you as a whole? I think they like me. Are there other subjects you're interested in potentially for making a video on? Like the one that you did on censorship. I am interested in making a video on Laika, the Soviet space dog, William McGonagall, the worst poet in history, and G.G. Allen, the controversial musician and thing. Can I just legit marry you? Sorry, I'm taken. Considering your experience with many different cultures, how do you feel about Western culture? I'm not too fond of it. That's why I'm in Japan. Are you all right being associated so much with Christian online? I guess I have to live with it, right? But but I do, I accept that I'm kind of a Christian guy now, but I would appreciate it if my music was more well known, which it is getting more exposure because of the Christian stuff. So I do appreciate that. Thoughts on swing music and jazz. It's the devil's music. Out with it. How would you feel if somebody sat Chris down and showed him your entire docuseries? He wouldn't have the patience to sit through that. But apparently he did watch the Sachimo one. He said it was okay. Five out of 10, I think, was this rating. But hmm. Hmm. I actually listened to some of Gigi's stuff. I think he made a country album. Some of that was kind of chill, but I haven't explored too much of Gigi's music. I don't think it's too good. I don't think he had much of a message to say to the world. So I think he just wanted to go out hard, go out fast. Basically, that was his entire shtick. I'd hate to be unprofessional, but I have to go potty. I mean, not potty. I mean the other one. I'll just. Am I still online? Yeah, I'm still online. Yeah, that's good. I'll just leave you with some music to listen to. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Is there anything you don't like about Japan? I don't like the excessive packaging. I don't like it the way Japanese people put put things into plastic bags, which are also into plastic, which are also go into plastic bags. I mean, bananas go into plastic bags. That's okay. An apple goes into a plastic bag in the cardboard box. They pack things too much here, and they have a culture of don't waste, recycle, reuse everything. And you put so much plastic into everything. Jesus Christ! Really, Japan is a culture of contradictions. I'll be back soon. I am back. I did not. I did not do it in the bag. I did. Yes, thank you. The great thing about Japanese toilets is that most of them have like a tap on the top of the toilet that recycles the water and that goes into the tank, so you can wash your hands while you flush the toilet, which is cool. What's your favorite new YouTube channel? I really don't know too many YouTube channels. I don't watch much YouTube. Recycling, yes. Top tech. Yep. I can. So you wash your hands in the toilet. Kind of. Not really. You don't get it. I never went to. Oh no, I've. In my first stint in Japan, I went to the cinema. Yeah. In Japanese cinemas, they do dubs and they do subs as well. So you have a choice. Why are you wearing a vest with a turtleneck? Because it's style. It's still too hot. Mastered versions of the Christian videos are pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. Most people are appreciative of it. Japanese have advanced toy technology. Is the most Japan thing Japan could ever have Japan. It is true though. I do like the heated toilet seats too, especially in wintertime, which is very very long in where I'm at. Any interest in lost scary VHS tapes? Of course. Do you like Dream Theater? Not too much, but I do love Jordan Rudess, the keyboardist of the band. Did the program set you up with your teaching gig? Yes, it did, and now I'm leaving it. Ugh. Have you been to Hokkaido Railway Museum? I have not. I think that's in Sapporo, right? But I haven't been there yet. I'm too far away from the mic now. I need to readjust. Why is your clothes weird? It's not weird. It's different. Accept my style. Are you trying to stay in Japan or are you returning home? No, I'll be moving to Tokyo. Are you an audiophile by chance? Nope. Oh, hello. Only thing he needs with that outfit is a sweet gold chain. Your thoughts on bass players? I'm a bass player. I love bass. Uh, what are some of your favorite bass players? Because mine is Chris Squire, and Mark King from Level 42. Les Claypool, John Deacon. John Deacon is so melodic. He's really cool. Can you quack like a duck? What do you do for a living? I'm an English teacher for now. English teacher in Japan. So listen to Chris's voice so much. Could you do an impression of him? I kind of do a light impression of him when I ever read the stuff that he writes, but of course, I kind of withhold that passion to make it sound, fairly impartial. Do any of your students know about Christian by any chance? I don't think so. Smoky Christus Crickwell. Huh. Which lolcow fascinates you besides Chris? I don't really get fascinated by lolcows. It's just Chris. I can't do a Donald Duck impression. How much is rent there? Do you own a vehicle? I don't drive. I can't drive, but rent here, rent for me is subsidized, so I got a really good deal. This is pretty much I. Oh, Pamper Chew. I forgot about Pamper Chew. No, excuse me. Um, my rent is subsidized, and I really gotta. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. Uh, my rent is next to nothing, so I'm really fortunate about that. I'm really happy with that, and I get to save a lot of money for my move this summer. It's gonna be really expensive. Is that a tick? No, no, I'm not coughing. I'm burping, and I'm moving my burp stench away. I don't want to be rude to you guys. Where are you originally from? Lithuanian. I'm Lithuanian by by birth. I turned my, I turned my head to burp. Good thing there's no smell-o-vision, for now. Lithuanian man. Love the Christian videos. Thank you. Hello, hello, goodbye, and hello again. Hello. If you ever need a crazy shed solo for mostly chill music, hit me up. Shred solo. Not sorry, not shed solo. Thoughts on Tom Waits? Kind of cool. I used to listen to a bit of him back in the day. Favorite? Oh. Chris, 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 Chris came up with a really good quote very recently. I can't remember it now. Oh, I remember it now. I think we are all on the same boat size yacht, or is it yacht size boat? Something like that. But what made it special is that he pronounces the ch in yacht, so it's actually yacht. I don't know any other Lithuanian streamers. No. Is it difficult to find employment outside of English teaching programs? Yes, especially if you don't speak Japanese pretty much fluently. Sorry about hitting the mic. Would you consider competition and competitive burping? Nope. Do you want to join my band? We're called. No thanks. I'll stay solo. Why do you sound so American? I have no idea. Watching Cartoon Network when I was a kid. That's why. Would you ever interview Chris Chan if given the chance? Chris would have to ask me first. I would not ask for an interview myself. How good is your grasp on Japanese? How long did it take you to learn? I'm still learning. Yeah, it's definitely crap now. But Japanese, my listening is fairly good, I'd say. But my speaking is really bad. $200 for interviews. Cable TV. Oh, yeah. I don't watch TV at all. How did you find employment outside your program? Um, that's part of the reason why I went to Tokyo last week. Is there was a career fair on, and I got some good leads. It's possible to get into other stuff outside my program, though it is also very similar kind of job, teaching or assistant English teaching. I haven't seen any Westaboos, no. Any reason why you don't have donations turned on? I don't have donations turned on because this channel is not monetized, and it will never be monetized. But there is the PayPal link just in case. Um, what inspired your curiosity with Chris Chan? I was getting into Chris Chan a lot around 2017, was it? Yeah, late 2017. And I really wanted a documentary like mine to exist, but it didn't. So that's why I made it myself. I can take donations. It's fine. Don't worry about it. How did Chris even know about Ed and Eddie to do that video? I think I missed a conversation there. Have you seen the series you inspired about the trolls? No. I saw I saw the intro of it, and I said, "Oh, I wonder where he got that from." Then I turned it off. Probably should give it another chance. What music software do you use? I use Acid Pro 7, which is a which is a which is a DAW, which has been discontinued, I think about 8 years ago now, but I still use it. So you're one of my inspirations to making music too. I make sci-fi music for my original series. Ooh, cool. Nice. There he goes. One of God's own prototypes, a high-powered mutant of some kind, never to consider for mass production. Too rare to live and too rare to die. Interesting. Shout out for Acid. There is an Acid 8 now. It's pretty new, but the problem is that it's 64-bit, and most of my effects and VSTs are 32-bit, which aren't compatible and sucks. Have you considered covering more old Japanese songs? I do have one video on the way eventually. I did Dramatic Rain by Junichi Inagaki. I made the music a long time ago, but I still have to film the music. I have to make the video. Do you think Christian is medically insane? I think he's getting there. You can get a plugin for SS7 for compatibility. I can? Oh, cool. I'll need to check out if I can make it more compatible with Acid. Reaper works with 32. I do have Reaper too. I don't like the interface. I'm a stickler for old things. How many times is a weird amount of times to have watched your Christian documentaries? You know, once you get into Christian, you can never get out. I'd say one is enough. Do you plan to cover the dimensional merge? Of course, eventually. I'm well since I'm in 2010 now, early 2010, in my script writing process, and I'm on part 24. I really have to rethink my 40 part hypothesis. I think it might extend to part 50. But I'll definitely slow down my production of the videos after part 13. It's gonna be too hectic to keep that going. Yo, weren't you that guy in the Rule 34 group chat? No. You have scripts for up to part 24. Yes, I do. Will there be a different opening for season 2? Don't think so. The petition to get Chris on Dr. Phil is not going to happen. He already said no, and he'd rather get advice from a furry armchair psychologist. Oh, what? I can't decide if I should feel bad for Chris or not. He's kind of a terrible person, but he's also been brutally trolled. That's true. For the entertainment grade music. Yeah, thanks. I remember watching your doc when I was in France drinking. Oh my god. People watching me in France is cool. Christian was pretty quiet after the fire and before Blarms. Are you sure? There's no content for 40 parts. Oh, definitely. Chris Tucker plus Jackie Chan equals Chris Chan. That is true, because if you decide to Google Chris Chan on Google Images, some of the results are definitely going to be posters for Rush Hour. Because yeah, does your job have drinking nights, or is that just Japanese companies that do that? We don't go out usually. We only go out after the end of a term, or the beginning of a term, or something like that. But it's very rare. To use any contact libraries, I do. I'm sure on this because I'm gonna ask if Quick series will go past where it ended last time. Of course it will. I'm writing the script for 24 now, for part 24. What do you do for work in Japan? I'm an English teacher, assistant English teacher. Do you browse Kiwi Farms every day? How'd you like your job overall? It's okay, but I'll be switching companies, um, and I'll be moving to Tokyo to start a new career, I guess, in July. What made you decide Japan? I've been a Japanophile for about 8 years now, so it's been fate, really. Do you think Clyde Cash is the worst person to troll Chris? No, it's Blue Spike. Enjoy the higher expensive. Oh, I've enjoyed them already. I've lived in Tokyo for a year. Is private tutoring a viable option if your proficiency is decent? Maybe. Have you seen videos from Christian, the Asian American one who skateboards? No. Idea guys are worse than Blue Spike. Maybe. Arguable. Yeah, Chris Chan's content always shows up when searching Chris Chan. Yeah, and there's also a Chris Chan, I think, Chinese pop artist as well. I think Blue Spike was being manipulated by Clyde, but he went in beyond what Clyde was telling him to do. I think that was the thing. I have seen the Switch unboxing. Yes, your voice is ASMR worthy. Thank you. I still haven't finished my goddamn coffee. I have too many drinks to choose from. Oh, cold. Jesus. Do you think my videos will introduce Chris to more trolls? Yes. I think it's possible. Hope it's not. Hope it doesn't happen, but of course I do acknowledge that the increased attention Chris gets does get him into more trouble sometimes. But piss paints up his new switch in yellow and blue paint to match his shoes. Yep. Idea guys did damage Chris' mental state. It doesn't seem to be recovering. I think that's worse than Blue Spike. What contact libraries do you use? Can't remember, damn it. Um, Honestly, it's been such a long time since I made music. It's really sad, and I'll have to get back to you on that. What will Chris do when Barb dies? No saying that. Chris's current heart level, I'd say it's about 400% because he's married to 4 people. I mean, 4 cartoon characters. Editing skills are top notch. Thank you. Giving Chris stuff to gain influence is really hit or miss. I guess they never miss, huh? Some have donated $100 to Patreon. Jesus Christ. Malgar was a hole in her bank account. Yep. Quick summary. Quick summary or what Chris is doing these days. Chris is married to, I think, four animated characters, including Magi Chan. I think Crizzle Sonichu or something. He's married to Mewtwo, and he thinks there's a dimensional merge happening, and people have people just donated him a Nintendo Switch, which is not nice. And he also started blocking. He started getting blocked by liked ponies. I mean, by liked bronies. Bronies that he's been following on Twitter have been blocking him. So he's been very upset about that as well. I'm not living the dream. I live in the boonies of Japan. Why did you end up stopping the Quick series? Because several reasons. Because my channel got taken down. Because I've been growing sick of it. Other reasons. I've been preparing to move to Japan to work, stuff like that. Some other issues. Some fairly normal stuff. Then yeah, definitely. Why don't you just put Chris into a home for the disabled? Because Chris is an adult and he can make his own decisions, and he can't be placed into a home forcefully if he doesn't want to. That's the brutal truth of it. Yes, I do live in Hokkaido. How often will you stream? Not very often. I'm probably gonna stream maybe next week as well on Saturday. Transphobia recording quick. I'll definitely address it, but I mean, there's a lot of it, and some people think it's almost just because even some trans people in the trans community don't think that Chris is quite legit. Though I do think that Chris does believe that he is trans, um, so that's enough to make it real, right? Police won't come to his house anymore. Yeah, feel bad for enjoying Chris so much, like a car accident I can't look away from. Yeah, that's true. That's what Chris is. How do you actually get started with making music? I play an instrument. I have no gear. No amount of good theory, but I just get myself to actually make something. What do you know? You never know. You never know when music will knock on your door. I've kind of learned to accept that uh, music sometimes just appears to me, you know, and it's my choice whether to accept the music and write it down, play it, embrace it, or just forget about it and lose it forever. So I usually record record the music. Can you string guitar? I record the music pretty straight away. Fuck. Here's my fake Les Paul. Actually, it's kind of sad, but I haven't come up with new music for a real long time. I should. Oh my god! And I haven't played real guitar in such a long time. It's really sad. I'm very sad because I can't play music anymore because I'm focused on Christian too much. What's your favorite Queen song? I am fond of a night at the opera. Played six string in 2019. Brave Soldier. Hey, what? What is this? You should do a cover album of Chris's cover album. Yeah. Do you find the compact nature of Japan an issue? Uh, I don't. I don't have a. I don't have a. That's not the right question. Because Tokyo definitely has a compactness issue. Where I live, it's very spacey. I have a huge house, which I really don't need. So I guess I do have a compactness issue because it's not compact enough. I really don't need all this space, especially since I'm living alone. Innuendo versus Bohemian Rhapsody. I like both, but of course, Bohop is gonna get it. Why do I call it Bohop? You're pretty against the grain if you're not playing an A-string gent machine. I actually was keen on getting a seven string, but I got outbid. Where's my pick? I don't really like Gorillas. No. What's better, Lawson or 7-Eleven? I don't get too much Lawson where I'm at. I get Seiko Mart, which is actually a Hokkaido specific convenience store. Can you play any classical songs on guitar? I actually don't. I know that there is and I know that there are some really nice classical guitar pieces, but I don't. Oh, I don't think it should bend this much, right? Oh. And I just bent it out of tune. I really should tune this more. Unironically play Wonderwall. No. Can play any Beatles. I don't like the Beatles. Manchester High School should also be a museum. Do you have any favorite movies? Probably Moscow on the Hudson. Five favorite albums. Close to the Edge by Yes. Brave by Marillion. Talk by Yes. I can't think of the other two. I have to overwork myself because I'm falling behind on my schedule. Because I finished part 4 already, but I really need to be finished part 6 by now. So I need to sleep about 3 hours a day to get myself back on schedule. Play roundabout, you say? I need an acoustic guitar for that. Don't break my house. I'll be back in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the next guitar I'm gonna pull out of my ass? Who knows? God damn it, I can't see. I need to pick for that. No. Ah, shit. Your paper mache house. Yep. Hey, what did I say? What? Try and collect most Yes albums on vinyl. I do have some. Yeah, please get the sleep you need so you don't have to overwork yourself. Nah, I'm good. Don't worry about it. Why does this keep being bent out of tune? I'm not a weeb, right? Hey, Dr. Nas. I don't watch JoJo. I don't read JoJo. I'm not a weeb. There are no crowds staffing the empty corridors. There's no one sleeping, no one awake. Using a guitar with a headstock. God damn you. JoJo is an enemy, right? We're aware of a fan neutral milk hotel. They make me feel weird. I've never heard of that. JoJo fans in the chat, please stop. Wait. I was playing around on my guitar with something. There it is. There it is. Hold on. Hold on. No. No. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Damn it. I can't play that. It's difficult. It's difficult on an acoustic guitar. There we go. I got it. Do you listen to much Pink Floyd or King Crimson at all? I do. I do love King Crimson. Sound like Aqualung. Oh crap! Oh, it did. No, actually sounds like the other one. What were you listening to? That was his Canon theme song. Haha. Are there any bands musicians you enjoy that are currently releasing music, or do you perform? Currently releasing music. I mean, Marillion are still releasing music. They're kind of old. Oh my god. Oh, maybe my god. Yeah. Oh, hey, Clyde. Clyde joins the chat. Someone needs to make a Christian anime. I would really love to see a legit Sonichu the animated series. I mean, not poking fun at Chris, but I mean, like a legit adaptation of the comic book. You know, I think that'd be really cool. Like a really true and honest, faithful adaptation. Is he around Spite? 5 miles from the city of Station Square. It's coming tomorrow, by the way. Is it chilly where you live? Pretty chilly, yeah. It's getting warmer though. We're getting to the above freezing temperatures now. Mm. An honest adaptation might encourage Chris to actually continue it. Shall I do it? Should I do that? Maybe in the future they can build a house out of Crayola forking model magic. Christian role playing in the chat. Where? I don't know how to play that one. Write the theme song. Sonichu's theme. What amp sims do you use? I use Podfarm 2. Oh, the theme song, but I hate hearing it at the end because then I have to wait for the next episode. I know, that's true. How do you feel about ED's biased opinion on Chris? That is ED. That is what ED does. I have no opinion. I mean, that's just, I mean, the entire point of ED is to kind of, bully people. I mean, that's what they do. Are you a fan of Nick Drake? I'm not sure who that is. Nick Drake. Sorry, who's Ed? What year of his life do your quick videos go up to? I mean, right now. I mean, tomorrow's going to be 2004, 2005, I think, and I'm writing the script now for part 24, which addresses events of February 2010. What is your favorite ramen, tonkatsu or? I actually really don't know too much about ramen. I just see ramen and I eat it. What do you think will happen to Chris after Barb dies? Oh my god, I have no idea. Will the trolls and the White Knights gonna come in, and help him out, fund his house? Who knows? It's been a great journey, but I'm at work. Do something well. Thank you. Hey, thanks, Dragon Project, for hanging out. It's been fun. What is your actual opinion on Christian as a person? I actually don't know. I don't know. I don't really acknowledge him as a person. I don't watch Gibby or Gibby. I don't know. If you had to play Chris in a game of Smash Bros, who would you play as? I don't know. I don't play Smash. I don't Smash. I'd play as Waluigi. What legacy do you think Chris will have on on I think he already has the same legacy as. I mean, he's gonna have an increased legacy of what he has now. I think. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting time when he dies. Hey man, just wanted to stop by and appreciate all your work. Your music too, man. Thank you thank you for stopping by. Cooler stool. You have to sing about Chris. Would you? No, no. Have you seen that Chris Chan's house garbage dump on Google Maps? Oh yeah, I've seen that. Wonderwall. I haven't played Wonderwall in a long time. I don't know how to play it. Am I doing it? I don't know how to play it actually. Tell me why I never wanna say I have a boyfriend. What inspired Lithuanian Eyes? That was a long time ago. My soft Lithuanian Eyes. You see, because back in secondary school or like a junior high school, um, I was in a band called ZX401 Sexy Sex, and we were kind of a hypothetical band, um, because we never actually played together, but we just thought of ideas about names and songs, and one guy thought about a song idea called "My Soft Lithuanian Eyes," where I was like a serial killer and stuff like that. So I decided not to do that, and we decided not to do that. We didn't do anything, but the name of the song My South Lithuanian Eyes really stuck with me. And one day I really thought of the entire hook of the song immediately, and I sent them a demo, and they loved it. And it really pretty much became it was unchanged. That entire song was unchanged, up until I recorded it officially for the Cabbage album. That was about 6 years in the making, maybe. Do you know in the sexy sext? Why don't you say she, her? I think Christine Zedin is well as anybody's. Maybe I should. I don't know. I don't feel. I feel Chris's transgenderism is quite legit. You should make more songs like it. Maybe. I'm actually thinking of making I'm making an original city pop album. It's gonna be in Japanese, but I'm gonna have my girlfriend help with my with my Japanese in that album in the lyrics. This is Morales Falcon. It was given to me by the guy who lived in this house before me, and it's beautiful. It is amazing because I can play it without touching it. No. Okay, what's the resonance of this? Hmm. 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 What am I doing? What am I doing? But it's cool because I can play without hands. No, here. Why did it stop working for me? Still singing. So cool. It really resonates because I'll be recording my stuff here in front of my laptop on my mic here, and my guitar will be sitting in the corner, and if I start talking louder, I can hear my guitar vibrating from the resonance of my voice, which is really cool. I never had a guitar do that before. This is magic. Gina Samuel, for you, your eyes. I'm dreaming, and in my dreams, I see your eyes. They answer all. Doesn't the chorus for that? Oh, my longing, my longing. I'm flying, and in the sky, I see your eyes. They are my reason. Don't know. They are my answer now. That's why I love you, the one who made my dreams come true. A bit sloppy. He's not degrading my sanity. He's fine. I'm fine. Love talking, この想いを. Hey, Anonymous. Hey, thank you. I have a link to my music channel in the description if you're interested for more. Your voice. Thank you. My voice has been gone for a while because I've been really sick as well. Had a really high fever. All I need to know. Oh my god. It's very all I need to know is very hard to sing. It's very high. Under the light of a cigarette, you lose all sense of your etiquette. You're acting wild, playing like a child, all tough and loud, but without a sound. Calling everybody names, ask for help, but nobody came. You're black and green, somewhere in between a hard place and a rock. With your heart tick. Come and see me in the night. Can't remember the words. Tell me once, tell me twice, tell me something that you shouldn't. All the times you said you couldn't, though you tell me but you wouldn't. Tell me thrice, tell me nice, show me all your deepest secrets. I won't rest a day until you tell me all I need to know. Yeah. Lost it. You look like Elvis. Huh. Take on me. Oh, Cookie That's a Girl. Oh, that's a cool song. Cookie That's Girl. Hey, thank you. Thanks everybody for your support who have somehow gotten meaning out of what I do, like with the Christian stuff. Baltics versus Balkans. Crossed the line there, buddy. Yeah, I've been seeing some stuff, some comments where people say that my quick stuff has gotten them through some tough times, and of course I'm really appreciative of that. So thanks guys for sticking around. Even so, hey, yeah. Hey, it's all right. Thanks for streaming. What would you recommend for sleeping? Watch Christian on Geno Samuel 2.1. Local time, 1:03 p.m. Do you feel like Christian stuff overshadows your music? Of course, definitely. Definitely. I wish it was the other way around. Maybe it will be soon. I don't know. But at least the Christian stuff kind of makes some people aware of my music, which increases the audience a bit, which is of course nice and appreciated. Just complicated story. It's good that someone like you is making such a comprehensive documentary. Yeah, thanks. Someone had to do it. But every dude increases in pitch. Yeah, I'm 12 hours ahead. I'm 12 hours ahead, I guess, for some people. Down around the corner, down the miles I'm hit. See them on trains running, and I watch them disappear. Without love, where would you be now? Now. Without love, that was way too high. 10:04 p.m. in Oklahoma. Damn. By the time I make Oklahoma, she'll be working. What's someone that wants to create their own melodies? I'm using a keyboard and Ableton myself. Okay. Try studying music theory, and I think that's the right track to be on. It's really difficult, man. Most times I really don't. I don't. I didn't say I didn't. I don't view Chris as a human. I say I don't view Chris as a person. It's different. I mean to say that that I don't really give any thought into my own opinion of Chris. I honestly do not have an opinion. I just accept it as fact, and I just document it. Um, but melody wise, I've actually some trouble myself making melodies because I know the melody is important, and sometimes I kind of blank out and just sing the same note a bunch of times. It's a tricky thing to get down. I think it comes with a lot of practice. I mean, years and years of writing songs and looking back and realizing that your songs now are a lot better than they were 5 years ago. I don't do Fortnite dances. Sorry. Did you know these wooden badges sound delicious? Bye, Clyde. Sweet dreams. I think it's getting late for a lot of people now. Rita Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, Michael Jackson has been in the news again from that HBO documentary. Apparently, it's only 11 p.m. Huh. Still okay, but I mean, some people might want to sleep. Hey, Chris Farnell, how you doing? Have you visited Lithuania recently? I've been thinking about seeing the Baltic countries. I haven't been in Lithuania in about 10 years, maybe. Maybe 9 or 10 years. I don't think it's going pretty well for the people there. 807 for you. Damn. Okay, so where are you? I'm just thinking. Okay, so are you in the same time zone as like Moscow or something? Damn, there's a lot of people here. Documentaries are amazing, especially the Christian doc. I have one more thing to ask. What's the next documentary we'll be making? Ew, you're playing guitar. Oh, come on. Yeah, go for it. I have the script ready for a documentary about Laika, the Soviet space dog, and I have one for a multi-part documentary about William McGonagall, the 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 so-called worst poet ever in history, and I have other plans for a future comprehensive history about G.G. Allen. Damn, Pacificers here. I have not heard of Santo and Johnny. I do have plans for Gigi eventually. I'm going to be surprised if you get all of Christery into 21 parts. It's not gonna be 21. I'm working on part 24 now. I mean, script wise, and we're in February 2010. It's gonna be about 50 parts by now. Something quick is up to lately. Lester is trying to prostitute himself on Twitter. That was a long time ago. Chris moves on. He's been getting blocked by a bunch of influential bronies recently, and he's been very upset about that. Quick's Twitter is locked as well, but he is very acceptant of most people who want to be friends with him. I'm you know I can see Chris's Twitter, but maybe it's because I haven't overtly offended Chris on Twitter at least. Thoughts on Ween's A-logs? I don't like him. Can you describe Chris's tweets on his locked account? I mean, they're all posted on thing here on Kiwi Farms. Excuse me. Why did they remove the latest news on the Quickie? It was just there's not enough active contributors on the Quickie to keep it updated enough. And the thing is, if they opened up the Quickie for new members, um, what's uh, it kept getting attacked by Chinese bots or something, and also you can't donate because Marvin, who runs the Quickie, had a donate link up, but you need to make your PayPal, publicly visible, which he can't do that because he doesn't want to dox himself. So he just closed the donations as well. But I think he's kind of accepting of new members if you ask him personally on Kiwi Farms, because they've been really trying to liven that up recently, because there's some documented links up on YouTube which have disappeared, and they want to bring in new backups. Do you feel old being connected to Christian? No, just have a Bitcoin wallet link. Huh, that's a good idea, but yeah. A sudden kiss in the morning, a tender gaze in the evening, beyond my range of comprehension, until you brought to attention. Gazes always followed by sweet goodbyes. They should I even follow though? Yes or no? Don't hurry. Need to sing some more. Yep. He is the man in the pickle suit. That's right. Yep. Hello from Toronto. Oh, hello. Plastic love, but it has pig squeals. I don't think I can do that. Favorite Christian fact? I don't know, man. Christian has a lot of facts, and I have a lot of facts about him. What's your favorite part about living in Japan? I want to go really bad. It's nice and peaceful. Crime free. People are really nice. This is a difficult part. Oh, got it. Any other Yes songs? Because it seems you saw Yes live in September. How are they doing? How's the Steve Howe featuring the music of Yes like? Oh, nice. Is Alan White still active, or is it the new guy? Because Alan White is pretty old, and he really doesn't have the oomph, anymore. For playing drums. So of course, it probably makes sense that they sound better because there's a younger, more energetic guy playing drums. He was there for 2 songs. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we're getting too old, man, to play. No, unless you just replace everybody with new guys. A man can see the moment's answers to the dream. And you and I play sicko mode. No. Have you ever thought about doing singing covers for any official music stars or fandom theme songs? No. Still need a cute girl. Still need a cute girl. That was another song that he did, right? Hey, do you live in a rural area? Yes, I live in a town of 5,000 people. I'm the only English speaker, only foreigner. There's a Chinese family, but they're pretty okay with Japanese, so it's a bit more difficult for me, and I stand out a lot more. Copy. The Glockenspiel? No. Can you play Spanish Flight? No. You like King Crimson? I do. What's your favorite Quick Saga? Quick Saga. I do like the Asperchu Saga now because I'm doing it now in the scripts, and it's really interesting for me. Favorite moment is probably definitely the father call is my favorite moment in Chris's life. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you think the internet is starting to get boring? It's starting to get more moderated. Definitely. Spend a lot of time in the city or in this countryside. I mean, I have to spend a lot of time in the countryside because I live here and I work here. But I used to go a lot to Sapporo, which is the biggest city in Hokkaido, every weekend. But Casey's father, yeah. What motivated you to write about Chris's life? I wanted a documentary, a comprehensive documentary like mine, to exist, but it didn't. So I decided to make it myself. Actually, I have never heard Sicko Mode. I don't go out much. By the time I make to Phoenix, I make time. I get to Phoenix by the time I make Phoenix. But no, by the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be right. Not missing much. This sick organ samples. A no, this one. I have to play it a lot better. That's Roger Dean. Thanks. I don't really know Radiohead. No. Has someone from Chris Street contacted you? No. Lark's Tongues in Aspic, Part 2. Yes. They already have an intro. See you around, Absolute Hunter. Shalom, Gino. Gotta say, I do enjoy your music. It's turning different. Jumping into the Vulcan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tom Waits fan? Not really. Was that Orion? No, it was King Crimson. Lark's Tongues in Aspic, Part 2. Jesus Christ. Can't play much. Or the real Christian play a fake guitar. God, am I. That's kind of interesting. I've listened to a bit of Tom Waits, and I definitely probably was influenced by him for my Under the Bridge. I can't play Under the Bridge. Chris Overthrown, has a solid chance of being mayor of Quickville. Some competency spirit of cultivated Chris could be helping the world if someone could help him. Yep. It's not to issue one to hang on my wall. Give to my grandkids that they're old enough to handle the responsibility. I don't know Stairway to Heaven. I've already played, yes. I know Red. No, I don't know Red. I mean, I love Red. I love the album as well, but I can't play it. I never played it before. I don't know. See parts of this. Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of autistic people. I mean, it doesn't even have to be autistic people who see themselves in Chris. I mean, people do have some behavioral development issues or social issues early in life, and you know, most people do try to work their way out of it, and I think a lot of people do, but Chris never did that, and it's kind of a reminder for them, like, this is what I could be like if things didn't get better. So I think that's what attracts people to Chris. This is Gino, yes, and I do love Starless, probably the best song ever made by King Crimson. No, I can't play that. Christian Goes to Egypt one. What a saga. Yeah, I definitely saw myself in Chris a lot when I was first exploring Chris's life. But yeah, especially when I first saw his important message video from his 25th birthday, I definitely found myself agreeing with him a lot. Because I was a teen back then, didn't have any contact with girls, so I obviously related a lot to what Chris was saying, and I kind of found myself sympathizing with him. Cautionary tale about narcissism and self-awareness. Yep. Mr. Business Hours, you pumped out a ton of high quality work in such a short time, especially you avoided burnout. I mean, music wise or Christian wise, because I definitely got burned out with Christian. But the one thing I'd never burn out with is music. I don't know, how do you become a Chad? Just an RPG. I'm the alpha Chad. I think not. Follow any other lolcows. I used to follow DSP. But I don't follow anyone anymore except Christian. It's just too busy now. Favorite movie soundtrack? I'm quite damn. I'm pretty sure I had a concrete answer for this, but I can't remember it now. I do like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I love that music. Damn, can't remember now. Have you ever been harassed by weens? No, I don't think so. What do you think about the ethics of attempting to contact someone from Christery? Megan Lee Walsh, purpose of interviewing about the Chris. I definitely disagree with that. I don't want that to happen, and I put a disclaimer in the beginning of all my videos that I do not encourage any contact of any kind with anyone in the videos, be it good intentions or bad, because I think they should be left alone. This is just for us. This is just, you know, hey, this happened. Okay, acknowledge it and leave it be. Leave them be. Favorite Yes album, probably Close to the Edge or Talk from 1994. Favorite American musical group individual. American though, probably Toto. Christian Documental season 2. We're kind of in season 2 now. Enjoy modern prog rock bands like Coheed and Cambria. I have never heard of them. What do you use to mix your music? I do it all on Acid Pro 7 is the DAW that I use. Damn Africa. It's just the 4 chords, right? The quick strikes. The quick strikes back. I bless the rains. No. That's not right key. I don't know the key. Love the mix between musical people and Christorians in this chat right now. Yeah, it's a really strange mix now especially because my cover of Plastic Love got really big, and at least for that channel, it got a lot of subscribers that had no idea of my Christian stuff, and I I I just tried to play Africa, but I think it's the wrong key. So I'm gonna try and do some more streams on that channel on my music channel, and I'll try to limit the amount of Christian talk because I think it's gonna be confusing and off-putting. In a Pubic Gabriel Genesis songs, God damn, I love those. But this in this proud land we grew up strong. We were wanted all along. I was taught to fight, taught to win. I never thought I could fail. No found left on, so it seems. I'm a man whose dreams have all deserted. I changed my face, I've changed my name, but no one wants you when you lose. Nah, it should be a different key. Freeland Junko Ohashi? Don't think so. Any theories why Chris got involved with transgender identity? He's been curious about his femininity for a long time, even in 2009 when he started wearing bras. And the lamb lies down on Broadway. Where? There's too many proggers in the chat. They're distracting me. When were you first interested in music? I've started getting interested in music when I was in the womb. When my dad played piano for my pregnant mother, and I've been playing piano, kind of just mashing keys since I was a baby, and I've always been really into music. How do you describe your girlfriend in 3 words? Why would you do that? Ambitious, intelligent, beautiful. I just picked 3 words at random. Have you always lived in Japan? So Plastic Love Video seem like you're super fluent with the language and culture. I've been living in Japan this run since July or August. I've also lived in Tokyo for a year. Then I went back to Ireland. Then I went back to Japan. But I'm definitely not fluent in Japan in Japanese. I can definitely kind of fool it and sound really good when singing, but I definitely can't speak it very well. She's my girlfriend. Oh, that's a good question. Do you like Rush? Not really. I like Limelight, Tom Sawyer, but I don't really like their style. Or Rick Wakeman. Oh, I love Rick Wakeman. Do you know any piano from the womb? I know any Keith Emerson. Keith Emerson and Tony Banks. I know all 3 of them. Yeah. Living in the limelight. I can't remember the lyrics. What would you do if Chris made you a visit? He would never visit Japan. Come on. He doesn't even get where Australia is. What's your opinion on ELP? They have some interesting pieces, but I don't really enjoy them too much. You like any ELO? Obviously, there's the ELO poster from Out of the Blue, and there's another ELO poster. Not there, but there's some more posters of ELO here. Have you heard of Christina and the Queens? I've not. I do love ELO so much. How would you react if Chris Chan tuned into a live stream? That would be an interesting conversation. Listen to more ELO, but I'm too lazy. Damn. I I play better. I play better ELO on a keyboard though. Gino voice levels normal one. Talking about his cardboard house 100. Can put a cover of High and Dry by Radiohead on the channel. I'll need to listen to it first. What kind of Japanese music do you recommend besides 80s pop? I do love Of Course, which is a Japanese band. They're kind of a cross between, I guess, Simon and Garfunkel in their early years and getting into the Eagles, I guess, in their later years. Thoughts on Gentle Giant? I really love it. I kind of love it. I kind of like. I love their earlier. I mean, I love their later stuff more than their earlier stuff. I think it's too complicated even for me. Will the stream be archived? Yes, it will be. It'll be a very strange stream. All the new Christian videos that were re-uploaded, redubbed. Yes, they were redubbed, and there were some changes to the script and some added details and some details that were taken away. Into any city pop? Yes, I have. I've actually covered. Um, I've covered a Tatsuro Yamashita song on my channel, on my music channel, which is in the description, and I've also covered Plastic Love, obviously. Freehand and Interview. I do love those. Love those. Love those. Yes, 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 yes. You may not have all you want, all you need, all that I can't sing that. What mic do you use? And it's priced, if you remember. It's an MXL V67, and I paid around €100, which is maybe about $120, maybe. Any thoughts on Marty Friedman's music? I've not heard that. I don't know Megadeth. I don't know metal. How about Frank Zappa? I love Frank Zappa. Love Frank Zappa. I've listened to about 90% of his albums, which is a lot, I have to say. I mean, 90% of his albums are literally about 90 albums. Probably more than that by now. He keeps releasing new music, even though he's dead. Hey there, people, I'm Bobby Brown. Say I'm the cutest boy in town. My car is fast, my teeth are shiny. Tell all the birds. No, it's wrong. I tell all the girls they can kiss my hiney. Here I am at a famous school. I'm dressing sharp and I'm acting cool. I got a cheerleader here who wants to help with my paper. Let her do all the work and maybe later I'm demonetized. Oh God, I am the American dream. I do not think I'm too extreme, and I'm a handsome son of a bitch. Huh? I think I messed up with the lyrics. DM7, not just DM, or are you playing DM7? No, it's just DM7. No, it's just yeah, D minor 7. No, it's no, just regular D minor, I think. What genres do you listen to? I listen to a lot of stuff, obviously. Crazy. I really have no idea where my head is at. Whoa, no, that's the wrong key. Whoa. Damn capo. Do you like Captain Beefheart? No. I don't know Wu-Tang too much. Have you heard that one indie singer, David Bowie? I think I heard of him. Can you funk yourself out of paper box? No. Sorry, but have you seen some? Is it in C? Some, but no, it's not in C. I can't play it. Sorry, it's just in C or G. Some, but nope. Some, but nope. Some, but nope. I can't play it. Sorry. Capo. Is that what I said? Why ASMR might help you? Oh, what's wrong with the ASMR stuff? Depend into that. Some, but what key is that? Legit. It's an F sharp. Jesus. Have you ever watched? I love yeah. I love Gentle Giant live. I've actually really recently just watched Proclamation live. And John, I think it's John Weathers, right? The drummer having a freaking orgasm on stage. It's great. You should check it out. Proclamation by Gentle Giant live. Do you like the Cranberries? I do not know the Zombies. No, I don't know. I don't like them. I guess. Are you subscribed to PewDiePie? Of course. I'm subscribed to all my 11 channels. Do you know any Jethro Tull? Aqualung, my friend. That's all I know. Sorry. Ever watch any of the old YouTube channels like Justin Bieber when he was starting out? I definitely do remember when Justin Bieber started out when he was like feet like it was like Usher featuring Justin Bieber. It was a that was a time back then. Wow. Capo. It's a capo. What's a capo? Capo. That sounds weird. It's capo. Capo. Slow drive. No, I don't know that. Sorry, don't know that one. C A Lamaupo. Do you watch Tabuscus? I think I missed a bit. Oh, this. Something like that. Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit. It could happen to anyone. Oh, Pictures of a City. Oh, the copy. No, it's not Pictures of a City. Damn it! It's the original. It's 21st century. This 21st century schizoid man. You learned the sax for that. Jesus Christ. I know it's by the Who. Don't get don't get me. I know it's by the Who. Damn it. Listen. Tears for Fears. I really should be playing keyboard because I play keyboard much better than guitar. Welcome to your life. I don't know Carmen. No. Will you archive the stream? Yes, the stream. What are your thoughts on K-pop? I used to love Girls' Generation, so I get it. I did love Girls' Generation. That was a fun time. That was a weird time because I it was about 2 months where I refused to listen to anything else that wasn't Girls' Generation or Girls' Generation related, like any of the songs that were covered by Girls' Generation were okay. Lady Fantasy. Lady Fantasy. Is that Camel? can't play that. Airborne by Camel. I don't know Airborne. One O'Clock. Yeah, I know. I know One O'Clock. They're pretty popular. Actually, J Rock is more popular than J Pop, I think. Um, at least in my circles. No pictures in mind helping. Good night, people. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. I should let you guys sleep. Sonny the Kirkle. I played Sonny the Kirkle. Are you familiar with One OK Rock? I kind of know it. Yeah. Do you have a fave guitar player? Ooh, guitar player. I do like Steve Rothery from Marillion. Andy Rothery and Andy Latimer from Camel, and Steve Lukather from Toto. John Mitchell from Arena. I do love him too. Robin Trower. Don't know that one. I've seen the Shrek retold. That was fun. And I don't like math rock. Any Gorillaz music? Nope. Thousand Opeth. I don't know. 4:42 a.m. here in Ireland. Guys, what are you like? Sorry about that. Post rock. I have no idea what that means. Tool. I don't know Tool. I mean, I know Tool, but I don't know Tool. I don't like music that is too noisy. You know, the band that keeps on sucking. I guess I don't like Sabaton. I guess. Yep. Probably. Hey guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Do you like ska? Probably not. Any into any punk rock? No. Only whatever punk rock that Zappa did. Like I'm so cute. Favorite movies probably Moscow on the Hudson, The Great Dictator, and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Because you can't read, it only has 6 strings. 2019. Ha ha. I don't know Joji at all. Never heard of it. Live concert album that on the punk scene, Tinseltown Rebellion. That was about a punk rock. Tinseltown Rebellion. Bob Dylan? No. Don't really like Bob Dylan. Filthy Frank, I still have no idea. 3 different, yeah. I do like very many different things. Visual K-Rock, like X Japan. I've seen Poltergeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. I've not yet. Oh, America. Oh. She could be magic. Favorite bad movie. I have Manos the Hands of Fate on Blu-ray. So does that count? Does that like guarantee itself that it's my top favorite bad movie? Because I have it on Blu-ray, damn it. Okay. Armageddon. I love Armageddon, unironically. Yeah, man, it was released on Blu-ray about a long time ago, maybe 5, 6 years ago. Bad video. I don't play video. Would you rather see Christian in Japan or Christian in Eastern Europe? Christian in Eastern Europe, obviously. Another terrible movie. Bubsy 3D. I know Birdemic. Wait. No, wait. They didn't have video in Soviet Lithuania. No, they did not. Frame by frame. God damn, that was a cool polyrhythm, definitely. Yeah. Do you know any country music? I do. I do love Pure Prairie League. And I'm working on a kind of country album right now, actually. Hey, no. Nope. Nope. I'm not gonna do that. Hey. What key is that? Fall in love with you. Hey me. What? G sharp. Hey. No, that's wrong. Hey me, what you gonna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. I don't know the key. I don't know. Country roads take me home to. Can I play in a 5-against-7 polyrhythm? Probably not. Probably could. I have no idea what that means, actually. Uncle Adams has a lolcow. I don't know Uncle Adams, actually. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. Oh, of course, no Dark Side. Dave Burnett. I know Temple OS, yeah. I do love the Undertale stuff. I think it's legit really good music. Iconic, like anything from Mario. I think it's that iconic. Like, yeah. Or a Zelda, you know. Possible tornado. Jesus Christ, get ready. Please don't let me keep you. I do know about the rabbit hole stuff. Oh yeah. I think it's really good. When it's cold and there's no place I call home. Crying like there's no tomorrow, leaving my heart when it's sorrow. I've grown to love the sound of silence when you leave me on my own. You were with me till the end. You were with me till the end. I don't need to drink more water. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Peace is a yeah, I definitely think I contributed some, probably a lot, to the current influx of Christian documentaries or Christian videos. I definitely think I did that. How's your family cast is out of paper? I don't know, man. It's legit. Okay, maybe, okay, it's very thick paper, but it's still paper. Beneath the bridge strips off your intro. Huh? Do you like movies? If so, what's your favorite? I haven't watched movies in a long time, but I do like movies. I do like Moscow and the Hudson, um, The Great Dictator. I think I mentioned the third one, but I can't remember it now. Yes, I do teach English in Japan. Hey, good night, Vignerd. It's been fun. Is paper your safe word? Eh? Nani? So I will not play. I will not play Despacito. I know what Despacito is. Don't get your pennies in the bunch. What's your opinion on Jethro Tull? Can you make it in Japan? Yes, yes. I'm making a lot of money in Japan, but I'm moving job. I'm moving jobs to make less money. And Jethro Tull, I've listened to them before. I wasn't too keen on them, but I think the short version of Thick as a Brick, which they performed live, like the 12-minute version, is pretty cool. Thoughts on Wooden Badges? Chris has never contacted me, but Null took control of Chris's Twitter when my first channel got taken down, and he said that on Chris's behalf that he had nothing to do with the takedown of Gino's documentary, and he wishes me well and my fans well. So why did you decide to do a series on Christian? Because I wanted a documentary series like mine about Christian, but it didn't exist, so I decided to make it myself. He has acknowledged the documentary. He was told about it several times, at least by he did an interview with Coppets, who told him about it, and he didn't seem too fazed by it. What do you think of Jacob Sockness? I really don't know much about him. Do you go out exploring in Japan? Not much. I'm too busy here in my house, cooped up, and also I live in a small town, and I really need to go really far to go exploring. It just takes too much time to go exploring. Chris is more important. Who's the Bob Molester mugshot man behind you? He's my OC. This is my Sonichu. His name is Dirk Simbach. You see Satchmo's documentary? Of course, yeah. I've seen it a long time ago. Is your dad secretly Liquid Chris? No. I speak English fluently, and I guess I have intermediate Japanese, Spanish, and Lithuanian. On Will Enguelga Agut, ¿Dónde está Anlachras? Heard of Michael Hurties? Of course, yeah. Any recommendations for someone who might want to visit Japan and or Tokyo in the near future? Tokyo's pretty cool. Very expensive, but lots of things to do. You can have a lot of fun there. Probably would not recommend Kyoto at this point because Japan now has a problem that they have too many tourists. They were having trouble with tourists about 10 years ago, but now they have trouble to bring tourists out of Tokyo and Kyoto and into the more rural areas. And Kyoto especially is a pretty bad place now because it's just too foreign. What is your religion? I'm not religious. Yeah, it's sad, but also there really isn't much to see, outside of the more established communities. Have you ever thought of making? No, I don't. I don't want to do anything too quickie outside of the Christian docs. Imagine someone who makes Christian docs looks like he has his short together. Haha. You know what Elon Musk should do? He should gather up all the alcohol and all the tobacco, put it in a rocket, and shoot it up to the moon. Recently, the most interesting story about Christian. Recently, he did make that Lego video about his no, what was it? It was he did his like couch therapy thing with famous furry psychologist, I think, or something. So that was kind of interesting. Teen Troon Scott, Teen Troon Squad. Yeah, that was a thing too. That was a bit a while back. Dr. Wolf, that's it. Yeah. Well, Barb was alive during Chris's birthday. That was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, almost. Are you already thinking about your next album? I've been thinking about my next 6 albums, and Chris is keeping me away from them. Okay, I did it. Yeah, she's still alive apparently. Maybe, but she has been near death for about 5 years now. Is the best way to financially support your music through your CD Baby store? I think so. Yes, because no, you can buy my music on a lot of well, you can buy it pretty much everywhere, including CD Baby, iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Play, and all those. But I get the most of the proceeds if you buy from CD Baby. I get 90% if you buy from CD Baby. I think I get 70% if you buy from iTunes. So just a heads up. Do you think Chris deserves the trolling? Of course, nobody deserves the trolling. When will you tour? I would love to tour. God damn. Motopatlu? Oh yeah, I know Motopatlu. What do you think will happen after she passes? God damn. That's a pretty big question. No one really knows. If you decide to stop the series again, what saga do you hope to reach? I don't want to stop the series for such a long time like I did before. Uh, if I stop, it's going to be more like a month or two, but it's not going to be like half a year, so it's not going to be that bad. I don't want to do that again. Any chance you could interview Chris? I do not want to interview Chris. Nope. I mean, I don't really see the point of Bandcamp if I've done like all the others. I mean, what's so special about Bandcamp? I thought that was like a more of an alternative to like CD Baby or something. Hmm. Jacob Sockness and Hurdies will make their way to Orkersville to get their pies on Chris. Yeah, yeah, to get their pies off. To get their pies off Chris. They're gonna cream pie Chris. What? Jesus. They're gonna cream pie the unclit. Jesus Christ. Oh, thank God. Peace. Oh. Okay. You had me worried there. I don't want to disturb any of the historical figures, and I put a disclaimer on in the beginning of all my videos saying that I think you should keep away. Racist against Lithuanians. Jesus, is Michael dead? I didn't know that. Megan apparently just did an interview recently with a different guy, so I think that's still. I guess she's okay. I guess to talk about it. And she was talking about Chris and laughing about Chris back with Captain when the Captain was still on the Kiwi farms. Hmm. Oh yeah. Are you going to cover Jenkins Jinkies or is that too explicit? Of course, I'm going to cover everything eventually. Huh? Maybe. Did we ever find out who the captain is? You mean captain from the Kiwi farms? No, don't think so. Did I Chris him? Damn. Is he a level 99 mafia boss? I'm not pondering whether he's a mafia boss or not. I'm just thinking about the recent comment. Captain was helping Chris in a not a good way because he was enabling his delusions. That's how mafia works. Would you do an interview with anyone from Chris's life if they approached me? I'd say yes. I'd be more inclined to say yes if they approached me because I don't want to bother them really. Moscow and the Hudson is a good film, but the second half was not as interesting as good. A bit too lefty preachy by constantly showing immigrants probably more than American. A bit too lefty. I thought it was kind of righty. Huh. You think it was too lefty? I mean, I don't think it would be too left enough because it still came out positive for America these days. You know, I'd say I do love the first part more because I do think that it's and my parents agree that it's probably the most accurate representation of of Soviet Russia from a from at least an American standpoint. I'm gonna cover the Magic Man in part 24 and 25. I think. Yeah. Machinima died. Yeah, I know that. I think Chris has finally lost it with the recent CPU saga. Do you think Chris's final arc is on his way? Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm still here. I should play. I should go soon because I have a life. You have a life. I have a life. Yeah. The Magic Man was a guy who showed up in one of Chris's videos in his room, and no one really knows who he was. And he did I say he must have died? No, I didn't say he must have died. Jesus. Um, Goo Goo Dolls. I don't want the world to leave me. But yeah, I think the Magic Man is I think pretty safe to say that he was the guy who filmed the Rolling and Trolling video. He's the guy who accompanied Kim Wilson on her excursions, and he's the guy who filmed the Christian Love Day video. Would Chris needs Well, Chris if we didn't have a redemption arc at this stage? A redemption arc is a redemption arc still in the cards for Chris? Can he redeem himself? I think he's gone too. Is he gone too far? I hope I will never be inspired by Chris Chan. For my music, at least. Yeah, he was involved in a few videos. I mean, the Magic Man was. Chris did a parody of the Nutty Professor, where he wanted to be a more attractive person, so he drank this magical potion, like probably Fanta, and he went under the table. And then out from under the table came this young guy, this young thin guy that had no relation to Chris familially. He's just a friend. He's a pretty normal looking guy. So that was a big shock to everyone. Where's Christian video? The Taint Squirt. Oh, I actually haven't seen the Taint Squirt yet. I can look forward to that one when I get to it. I think Rocky's still alive, right? Or is she? I mean, he probably doesn't talk to her anymore because he talks to his hubby. S- The what court? What court? What Christian video can you not unsee? You make any money on on YouTube? Not on this channel. Make some on the music channel, which is in the description. Check it out if you're interested. Um, him rapping to All Star. No, for me so far the worst one is still the. I don't know. I'm not too bothered by his videos. Probably going to be bothered by the squirting video when I get to it. Favorite Japanese snack? What is my favorite Japanese snack? I like the fake pokies. There's this pokey like snack that is not pokey. It's like filled with with chocolate on the inside, and it looks like it's like a little wooden twig. It's not. It doesn't look like pastries or anything. So I think that one's cool. It feels like roasted. It has this roasted aroma. What about the GameStop incident? That's gonna happen about part, I don't know, 32. Educated guess, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did post pics of his vagina um on Facebook. You know, my live reaction to the squirting video is probably not going to be very interesting. How much Fanta do you consume? I usually consume water. You feel you understand, Chris? I find it's kind of interesting that, at least with early Chris, that it's very easy to figure out what Chris thinks, because he has he has very he has a very limited uh range of things he's interested in and things that influence him, and you can tell, like, when he starts saying some catchphrase, or he puts in something in the comic book, and then you look like and you look at what's been happening with the recent Family Guy episodes, or whatever. It's like, oh, he got that from that. It's like, oh, he's starting to think about this concept, and like, where did that come from? Oh yeah, it was in the recent whatever uh Adult Swim cartoons. Like, it's very easy to figure out, because basically the TV is his teacher, and the video games too. He was very influenced by the video games. He basically all the music he listens to is either Bob's records, or songs that he hears from, like, Guitar Hero or Brutal Legend. So I think it's a fascinating case study into, almost like a human raised in the petri dish. Do not get grossed out by his worst videos. I do not get grossed out. I think I'm fairly resilient. And I do. Is it just me, or how'd you learn English again? Hey, hey, Chris learned to read by reading the closed captions on the TV. So hey, we got that in common. How have you been wanting to get? Yeah, I've been getting experimental, in the sense that I kind of limit myself in my albums, like, to a certain era, a certain year. Like, I make music that sounds like it's been made in 1982 or 1984. Distemper is my most weird album, where I made really weird things and composed music in a really weird way. And honestly, it's not that interesting unless you know the backstory of how it was produced. What inspired you to make remake the series? I've been wanting to remake this series for a really long time, even when I was still making the original run, maybe around part 4 or 5 or even 6. I was thinking that, damn, the first episodes aren't really good, and some things I really don't agree with now. So I want to make it again, but I don't know when. I don't know when I'll have that opportunity. So I guess I use this opportunity to make it now. Long stream, definitely. There's a tangible difference. There's a tangible difference between 82 music and 84 music. Yes, there is. My special autistic ability is to tell what year a song was made. I can probably pinpoint it really well. Like, okay, that was 82. Okay, that sounds like it's 79. 88, 89, 73. I think I'm pretty good at that. Do you think Megan will give another shot for Chris in the future? Definitely not. Are you making remaking every episode up to 13? Yes, I am. Do you have to hear the song? Yes, I do have to hear the song. just by the mixing. It's a 1982 tube compressor. Yeah, exactly. What are some main differences? Well, episode 1, I think, is the most different because, my tone of voice definitely had a bit of a weenie feel to it in the first one, and I did not, accept Chris's explanation for the abuse that he had in school, so I acknowledged it in the recent edition. Are you autistic? Just curious. No, I'm just stuttering a lot. Did improve a lot. Thank you. Some people have been saying that I sound too robotic now, but also when during the original run, I've heard that people legitimately thought that I was like a text to speech thing. So I don't know. My OC is staring into your soul. Accept him. Love Dirk. How's Japan? It's going okay. It's kind of sleepy. It's early in the morning. Got to go out to the shop, buy a salad or something to eat. Is it? Oh my god! It's 2 p.m. Jesus Christ! I got to get to work on part 5. Huh? Wow. Would you want to have a sonic totem? Why? Do you have one? Is it you? Thanks. Thanks for my compliment. I mean, thanks for your compliment. Uh, thing is, I need to drink some more hot tea because I've been singing and talking way too much, and I need to help my voice recover before I start recording the narration for part 5 today. A live stream where I edit the video. I've been thinking of making a video where I document the process of making an entire episode from the start, from the research. I think it's gonna be kind of boring though. To use the quickie or the ED page more? Oh, I definitely do not use the ED because that's too biased. I mean, quickie is biased too, but uh, you really feeling that neck? I'm feeling that neck. It's a problem I have with the quickie because it was originally made to, be a Wikipedia about Chris to antagonize Chris by making fun of him. But since he doesn't do that anymore, I mean, he doesn't. I mean, he accepts it for what it is. So I don't see really much of a point to keep the tone of the quickie as anything other than straight Wikipedia style wiki. Do you think Chris will be better off? I think he'll definitely. Hmm, he'll have more money to himself, but he'll also have the responsibility to pay for the debt, pay for all the bills. According to Marvin, he can pay bills pretty well. So I don't know. Favorite saga probably Ivy, Alec Benson Leary, and Father Call. What is it? Okay. I have about 22 quickie tabs open on my browser because that's how much I need to, you know, write scripts. Do you think the quickie is going to be altered to be less biased, or is it fine as it is? I think it should be less biased, but I don't think they're going to change it. I often do browse queue forms every day just to see what Chris is doing. Null definitely did give up on Chris. No, it's actually early for me. It's afternoon, but I should get to work on the Chris Chan. I have all the weekend to myself, so I can make a lot of words. Sounds good. And I figured out a formula of about 6,000 words per script usually. But if there's a lot of voice calls, then it's okay to have it up to 7,000 because the voice calls get to be edited down during the video editing process sometimes, and also it feels like the people there speak faster than me. So I think 7,000 words for video call episodes is okay. I mean, for audio calls or mumble chats and stuff like that. I mean, I don't write all the words. I mean, a lot of it is just I mean, why is my stutter so bad now? Uh, a lot of the script is me copying and pasting transcripts from the videos or from the calls as well. So, to believe that Chris has seizures when he has visions of the Metro Saga. Um, I don't know about seizures, but I'm pretty sure it might be a side effect for of the like antidepressants that he's taking or any other drugs that he's taking. Good night, Red Crayon Aristocrat. Would I ever release the script? Yeah. I mean, I do release the scripts to to patrons of a certain tier, but I mean it's late enough now, so I think I can release the first one. I released them early before the episode is updated, before it's uploaded, so you can get a peek at it. Do you have a quickie account to update transcripts? I should get one. I should ask. I should ask Marvin. Where am I from? I'm from Lithuania. No, I've been becoming a Japanophile for a long time, so it's just a natural state of progression. Love your content. Keep up with the amazing work, both language and music. Thank you. Have a good one. Fossil based shaman. I think he's too sympathetic to Chris. That's his thing. I mean, he's his thing is to be a peaceful guy and help and help people out, and general good vibes. It's too much for YouTube to be. How long do you play? Plan to stay in Japan as long as possible. Your friend forces you to watch him. Oh, I know that feel. I forced my friends to listen to me rant about Chris's unclet. So I get it. Oh. I'm gonna. You think Chris Chan documentary will ever be on Netflix or Hulu? Well, mine definitely not. But maybe an edited down version or a, you know, just in case anything that like that ever happens. Uh, there needs to be a lot done to make my documentary acceptable. In mainstream media. You've been banned from half of Reddit. Jesus. All friends in Japan with you, or just in contact via the internet. I have I have some friends in Tokyo who are far away from me now, so I don't really get to contact them much. Is the call with Chris and Fake Dad on YouTube? Yes. How are winters in Japan? It depends on where you are in Japan. I'm in the north of Hokkaido. It gets really cold and really snowy for about 4 or 5 months of the year. Tokyo got a bit of snow this winter, but it didn't really stick. It was like 2 days. It generally doesn't go below freezing in Tokyo. Have been to the U.S. I've been like on a little week long trip to the U.S. a long time ago. Do you know Super Mega? They are in Japan right now. I don't know that. Why did you choose to move to Japan? Uh, I've been interested in Japan for a long time, and that's just a natural progression. I work here. I got a good work. Would you cosplay as Chris? Yes. Yes. Hey, bye, Chris. Thanks for sticking around. It's been a fun one. Hey. Heckin' legend. He's okay. Some things in the Liquid Chris saga might shock you, though. I mean, I saw Ringu with my parents a long time ago when I was a kid, so that got me interested. Like, wow, Japan is so different. What is this? So that's pretty much how I started. I'm not a weeb. No, don't call me a weeb. Well, you stopped before episode 14, so I don't know about the shockers yet. I'll get ready for that. Yeah, it's 2 hours. The father call is 2 hours, but I'm gonna edit it down to about, I don't know, 40 minutes in my video. But still, it's gonna be pretty. It's still gonna be pretty long. I subjected someone to so I so need a cure girl. What did you do that for? Is Chris still a virgin? No, he had sex at least once, maybe twice, with a prostitute, which he called Mia Hamm. Hey, cool Andrew. Thanks for sticking around. Good luck with all you do. Any picks of Mia Hamm? I don't think so. Do you have any trouble making the episode which documents Chris abused by Blue Spike? Nope. Maybe I'm just a heartless bore stored. Which city? I went to New York, obviously. I also been to Youngstown, Ohio, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I think. Um, what was I gonna say? God damn it! I lost my train of thought. Okay, actual women. Come to SF. SF is far. Hey, Frico. Thanks. Yeah. I was gonna say something really important. I lost it. No idea. We're trying to obtain the marriage certificate without the 3-day waiting period for Youngstown, Ohio. Really? I don't think so. I was still a teenager then. Oregon or Texas? Ooh. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Yes, I have. I've listened to them a bit. Not too fond of them though. Do I like Huey Lewis and the News? I do. I have 2 of their albums on tape and vinyl. No, 3 actually. Small World from 1989 is a really good album, by the way, but not many people know about it. No, not as much as 4. Vermont. Would you recommend pledging to Christian's Patreon? I do not. If you're looking for Patreons, there's a link to my Patreon in the description if you're interested. If you're not, that's also okay. I love you. Anyway, Aphex Twin. Yes, I know that. Just that one. I think I probably know a couple of their songs. That's okay. Has Chris done anything funny that I missed lately? Not really. Do you give copies of Sonetry though? I don't. Sorry. Have you ever had a guitar before? Yes, I have had one guitar before. My previous homeowner gave it to me. It's still in my Dublin residence with my parents. It's a nice black one, a nice black acoustic guitar. Ibanez, I think. Or, no. Sorry. How could it be? No, it's probably an Epiphone. But it's not as good as this one though. What's your opinion on mumble rap? I don't like it. Urgent, how urgent our love can be. Urgent. Of course I know for a foreigner. Of course I know. I appreciate the older, like early '90s rap, like a Biggie Medium and the Small Shack. I don't know. I don't really like Rush though. You see Chris selling a pic of him with Jule on his Oh yeah, that happened a while back. Big Time Rush, Pink Floyd. Oh yeah, definitely. A little bit. Return of the Mac. It's been such a long time since I've listened to that song. Where'd you get that from? Have you considered replicating Julie? No. Did you ever do a Virgin of the Rage? I kind of did earlier in the stream, but you missed it, and you'll never get it again. XCC. Triumph, the insult comic dog. Oh no! I think this is time to close the stream. Everyone's juuling in the chat. Do you know the way? I do know the way. Julie or Ian Brandon Anderson are overused. Yeah, I'd say so. Favorite Ken Burns documentary? Never seen one. I think. Can you sing "Land of Heroes," Lithuanian national anthem? Nope. I don't think I've ever heard it. What does it go like? I'm from Lithuania. Thoughts on Idea, guys? Don't like them? Like Mike Oldfield. I've listened. I haven't listened to much of him, but he's okay. And I haven't watched too much of Down the Rabbit Hole stuff either. Why do you sound like a Canadian? Yes, it's my dream to sound like a Canadian. Sorry about that. Molten Light. Do not. Least favorite genre of music. Don't know. I like most genres actually. Punk probably. Yeah, punk. I'm not drinking water. I'm drinking sencha. I don't want to be a troll. Least favorite country? Ain't saying that. Do I like Death Grips? I do not. You hate Ocha. I love Ocha. I love all the chas. Ocha, matcha, sencha, full of vodka. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, I know. Solid chat. Someone really should make a Sonic chat. I have a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I have a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I have a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I've never eaten a hot pocket. I listened to a lot of Johnny Cash when I was like a late teen. I've been exploring country recently as well for my new album. So I just like to try a lot of new things. Country just southern rock. Stop making my brain melt. Earl Travis the drum makers? Don't know them. I do know what is it? Just mention them. Hey, Pure Prairie League. And some John Denver, of course. Do you like Mount Erie? Don't know it. Autism, what does it mean? It just sounds too much like forking magnets. How do they work? Autism, what does it mean? It's tricky not to become like Chris. Basically, live life in a blur, like in the haze. Things happen, but I'm not really aware that they are. So I can keep making Christian documentaries and acknowledge that I'm doing that, but I have no feeling attached to that. No emotion. It's all just motor memory. How to get Chris out of your head? It would drive me insane. Well, that's the trick. I have nothing inside my head, so it's okay. I'm going to be sleeping for about 3 hours a night now to try to catch up with my Christian documentary. It's all good. It's all cheesy. It's all breezy. I got the coffee. I got the tea. And you got me. I'm gonna close down shop now. It's been wild. Nope. So I guess I'll stop this stream right now. Got stuff to do. I gotta continue with Christian. So, good night, good morning, good afternoon for everybody. If you're interested, there's a bunch of links in the description. Check them out if you want to. If you don't, that's also okay. Probably see you live, probably next Saturday. Tomorrow, Christian Part 3 is coming up. So look out for that. And as always, enjoy and be nice to each other. Drive safe. See you next time. Tell me why I'm such virgin with rage. Tell me why. Tell me why. Bird in a cage. I messed up the lyrics. That's all okay. 'Cause I am not a virgin with rage anymore.